now on, when we get it, we reach back down a square one, because some of us get some blessing and we lose it. God is not preparing the blessing for you because Him have it already. He's preparing you for the blessing. Hello, wonderful viewers. Welcome back to my channel, Renzi Style. As we stand on the brink of the new year, it's a perfect time for us to reflect, reset, and just to release of the things that hold us down. Today we are going to have a discussion about the things that we should let go of, letting go of the baggages that hold us down, and just looking forward to the possibilities of what 2024 holds. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, whatever it is, and let's just enjoy this little sit down of what we should let go. You can also comment down below what you believe I missed out. You can comment below what you agree with or don't agree with. You can share your situation down below and just let's have a one-to-one conversation in the comments as well. So the first thing I have here is the complaining culture. And when I say the complaining culture, I can speak for myself that last year this time I decided that I need to stop complaining. I was a big complainer. I don't look at what I have and be grateful for what I had, and I just keep on complaining for what I wanted and not appreciating what I had. So I have here the complaining. That complaining doesn't change anything, and if you agree, you can comment down below. Instead, focus on finding solutions or positive aspects in the challenging situation. Constant complaining not only reinforces a negative mindset, but it can also create toxic environment, and I do agree with this statement here. Constant complaining not only reinforces a negative mindset, but it can also create a toxic environment, because especially, for example, your workplace. If you're at your workplace and you're uncomfortable about something, every day you complain, it creates a negative environment, because you might be complaining about something, your other co-workers might not share the same sentiment, and you're distracting them from their work because of that complaining. Sometimes they agree as well, but when work needs to get done, that creates a toxic environment. As well, it says when we focus on what's going wrong, we often overlook the positive aspect of a situation. This not only affects our mental well-being, but can also influence the energy we bring into our relationships, workplace, and daily interactions. So we need to let go of complaining, and I can tell you, it makes a big difference. You open doors, you open opportunities when you avoid complaining. We are human beings and sometimes we have to complain, but do not make it an everyday thing. Try our best to find the positive, try our best to be grateful for what we have, because sometimes what we are complaining about, other persons will be so grateful to have it. So try our best to stop complaining. The second thing we need to avoid is the comparison trap. And the comparison trap, your journey is unique. Comparing yourself to others can hinder your growth and happiness. Embrace your individuality. And we can use the social media era as an example of ways we should avoid the comparison trap. We look on social media, we see certain people living a certain lifestyle. We really don't know if it is real or if it's fake, because there are a lot of things on the media that is fake. I see where people's setting up airplane picture and taking picture with the fake, like they're in the sky and stuff, and you might be there, Lord, I need to travel, why can't I be like that person? You see persons living in big house, you want to live in big house. Guys, stop the comparison trap. And the same comparison trap where we're comparing ourselves to others or comparing our situation to others, really and truly, we need to be grateful for what we have. Some persons really do have it out there because they work hard for it. Are you working hard enough for what you want? So sometimes we need to not compare ourselves to others. And sometimes in comparing lead to the thing where we get jealous, or in Jamaican terms, bad mind, and we don't want to compare ourselves. So try to avoid the comparison trap for 2024, and I'm sure this will make a difference. Live your own life, stay to what you can afford, stick in your budget. You understand? As I share on my channel, I share with you how to make the best out of your small space, because your small space can be as comfortable as possible. You don't have to live in this big space, because there are some persons that live in 5-bedroom house, 6-bedroom house, and really and truly they are only using 1 bedroom. What's the sense? So try to avoid the comparison trap. Comment down below if you find yourself comparing yourself to other people. Like for example, going to the supermarket, you only go there to pick up a bread or a butter or something, and when you look, maybe that's what you can afford, but when you look somebody else trolley stuck on pile and you say, Lord, I wish I could be that person. But you don't know that that person as well is using a credit card that they have to find the money for to pay back that bill. You wouldn't have that stress over your head because you're buying what you can afford. They have to go through that stress afterwards to find money to pay that credit card bill. So guys, please avoid the comparison trap at all costs because it doesn't help. All right, so next thing that we should let go of, which is the third thing, is the fear of failure. And the fear of failure is a stepping stone to success. Let go of fear and see failures as opportunities to learn and improve. Guys, if you make mistake, it is easier to learn from that mistake. You see, experience, they said, teaches wisdom. And if you fail before at something, it's hard for you to fail at it again because you know exactly what you did before or to make that same mistake. Most of us have to fail to become successful. If you ask most successful person, they failed at many businesses before that one business took off. They failed at many products before that one major product took off. They failed at school. They failed at something. And failure is important. We have to fail. And I say to myself, for example, it's the other day I spoke on a topic on the vlog, said focus on the process and not just the result, because sometimes the process that we go through, the failures that we go through is what help us, is what going to give us that experience, what we will be able to share the testimonies. So we have to embrace failure. But guess what? Let go of the fear of failure because failure sometimes is important. We have to fail in relationship for us to learn what not to do in our next relationship or what to do in our next relationship. We have to fail in so many aspects of our life. So guess what? Let go of the fear of failure. It's not that a big deal. Number 4 is letting go of unhealthy relationships. And surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Also, let go of toxic relationships that drain your energy. That's a must. Let go of that. It can be a family, it can be friends. Some people need to be loved from afar. And if you realize that someone is toxic in your life, they are not helping you, they are not motivating you, they are pulling you down, you can love them from afar. So let go of unhealthy relationship. I don't think I need to go any further in this because we know what unhealthy relationships are. So let go of unhealthy relationships. Number 5 is letting go of procrastination. And procrastination only delays your success. Break tasks into simple steps and tackle them one at a time. I myself love to procrastinate. I might be doing 3 different projects at the same time. And procrastination really doesn't help. So we have to try and let go of procrastination. So when you find yourself procrastinating on something, just set yourself to do it. We can be procrastinating about changing a diet. We can be procrastinating about exercising. We can be procrastinating about editing that resume. There are so many things we can be procrastinating about. We want to start a YouTube channel and we are procrastinating. So just try not to procrastinate. And if you realize that this is this project or what you want to do is a long project, break it up into pieces and just start. So do not procrastinate. Let us try and let go of it. Number 6 is negative self-talk. Guys, replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge your achievements. Your achievements can be small, it can be big, but sometimes we have some big achievement and we find it very small enough. For example, my achievement right here is talking to you guys on the camera. Because really and truly, when I look at where I'm coming from, guys, and I always love to use that term, when I look at where I'm coming from. So really and truly, we need to be confident because, we can let go of that, not being confident. So let go of negative self-talk. So sometimes we talk down ourselves, we talk down ourselves so we're ugly, we talk down ourselves so this. And sometimes we just need to be positive about ourselves. If we're not positive about ourselves, who do you think will be positive for us? So we need to be positive out there, and let us try be as positive as possible. For me, I know I need to be positive because most time when I speak something, it happens. That's how powerful words are. So I try to talk positivity and not negative, because most time when we talk the negative, it happens. Most time when we talk positive, it happens. So might as well I do speak positive. I don't want to be that negative person. And on yourself, you don't want to talk negative on yourself. It's a curse you're creating. Number 7 now is regretting the past. And the past is behind you. Focus on the present and the future. Learn from your experiences, but don't let them define you. The past can be so many things. It can be past relationship, it can be past friendship, it can be past work. Let go of the past. Somebody could hurt you, learn from them. And it comes in with failure. You do not want to dwell on the failure. Move on. Learn from your mistake. Remember, they said people come into your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. So not everyone will be here with us for the lifetime. Some person will be left. Some person just come to serve that purpose. So we just want to let go of the past. Do not carry the past into the future. Do not dwell on the past, but let go of regretting the past, because regretting the past just plays in our mind and we kind of continue on it. But the past is also important for the future and where we are now. So do not dwell on the past. Everything in life happened for a reason. It's a learning lesson. No matter how bad you think it is, it's a learning lesson. And some things happen for us to humble us as well, because some of us are on this high horse that we have to be humbled. So the past is the past. So number 8 is letting go of overthinking. And overthinking can lead to unnecessary stress. It can practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment. So overthinking sometimes really is oh gosh, guys. When you overthink something, really and truly, you might be overthinking someone, you might be overthinking a situation. And when you do realize it is just not a big deal, we just need to try to reduce overthinking. We are human beings. Sometimes we will do overthink, but for me, I think I do overthink a lot. Simple situation. Why should I be overthinking? I don't know what the future holds. I'm not dwelling on the result. Let us just enjoy the process. So you see, it come back right in again with enjoying the process. Sometimes we overthink some simple little things and then we say, Lord, why was I behaving like that? So try to let go of overthinking for 2024. Number 9, being impatient. And we need to let go of impatience. Like, great things takes time, and be patient with yourself and the journey you're on. And you see, some of the things I said previously will come back in the next step, because when I said focus on the process and not on the result, it's a part of this situation where we're just impatient. We just want to rush things. And I say sometimes we just need to be patient. I saw someone said, I don't remember where I saw it on, but it was saying that God know what we want. He has it for us. And if He show us the process of how we will get it, some of us would say, Lord, I don't bother want it. That's a process we should go through. For example, a successful person, they got a lot of failures, they got a lot of setback, they got a lot of hatred. If they had seen all of that before it happened, they would give up. Say, God, I don't bother want this type of success. So sometimes we just need to be patient. Just focus on the process, and not the result. So just be patient, enjoy the journey, and just let go of being impatient. Letting go of limiting belief is our number 10. So challenge the belief that hold you back. Believe in your abilities and potential. So we need to let go of limiting beliefs. So sometimes we limit ourselves. We need to believe ourselves. We need to challenge ourselves. We need to let go of those limited mindset, because sometimes, guys, we limit ourselves and say, okay, I need this car, but I need this I need this 2013 car because that's what I can afford. No, guys, put yourself to that 2024 car because you can achieve it if you put your hard work into it. So, limiting belief, we need to stop downplaying ourselves. Sometimes we put down ourselves, and that's the same thing as well with the negative talk, self talk. So, we need to stop limiting ourselves and limiting what we think we can achieve. And that will lead somewhere down the line in another thing we need to let go. But I'm not skipping my numbers here. So I am going to the next topic. We need to let go of excessive screen time. That is number 11. And unplug. We need to unplug and connect with the real world. Limit screen time to improve mental well-being. I was reading a topic where it says children that get smartphones very early have the worst mental breakdown or mental illness, something of that sort. We need to accept sometimes that we need to read a book. We need to have conversations, self-talks, and so on. We need to have our alone time, meditation, and just put down the phone, put down the TV, put down the laptop, the tablet, whatever is the on screen that is distracting us. Because sometimes the first thing in the morning as we wake up, what we do, we take up the phone. That's the first thing we do most time. Yes, the phone can be our alarm. But what if we try to go without the phone? Some of us cannot go without the phone because of business purpose. But sometimes we need to give our alone time where it's just the people around you and the real world. No phone. Because the phone is a distraction as well. And as we talk about number 1 and number 2, avoid the complaining and the comparison trap. Because when we look on social media, we compare ourselves to what we are seeing and then we complain. So you realize that most of these things that we should let go of are connected. So we should reduce the excessive screen time. If we look on our phone and look on certain apps that we use, you will see how long we spend on those apps. Let go of it. For 2024, reduce some of it. We might not let go of it fully, but some of these things we need to reduce it. Number 12, what we need to let go of is perfectionism. I don't believe I'm a perfectionist, but there are some persons out there that believe that everything needs to be perfect. And I write here, striving for perfection can paralyze you. Embrace imperfections and learn from mistakes. So you see the same thing? We have to fail, we have to make mistakes so we can go through life experiences. We can't be perfect. Only Jesus Christ, they said, is perfect. No man on this earth is perfect. So just let go of perfectionism. Some things can be untidy. Some things can just go through life and let go of perfectionism. Number 13 is guilt. And guilt is something. Let go of unnecessary guilt, forgive yourself, and focus on making positive changes. We can be guilty of past, we can be guilty of something, and sometimes these things hold us down because really and truly we might be guilty of something and thinking that the world will hate us, our family, our friends will hate us. But really and truly, it's just a 9-day, what they said, it's just a 9-day story. They forget about it long time. Stop being guilty. Give yourself grace and just let go of being guilty. Number 14 is letting go of clutter. And I have here, declutter your physical and mental space. Clear environment promotes clarity of thought. And I have so many decluttering videos here because my channel started on home decor, DIY, room makeover. But this girl loved the little motivational talk, self-talk and everything. So I have to combine everything in this one channel. So you guys will be seeing me cleaning and giving some motivational talk, vlogging, walking, and that is why I share this here. So as I said, if you're new here, you will get all that here. Declutter your physical space, declutter your mental space sometimes, and that is why when we said let go of your past, we need to declutter the mind. The mind is so powerful, it can be our worst enemy. Really and truly, sometimes we want to do something and you see this mind start judging you, your own mind start judging you. Well, girl, you can't do that can't be done, and then you're just declutter the negative self-talk. See there again, Declutter the negative self-talk. So everything is linked together. Declutter your mind, declutter your space. If you see my space, I have decluttered it so much and I feel so airy. It feels so nice. It feels so bright. I feel so clutter free. So just declutter your mind, declutter your thoughts, declutter everything around you that doesn't need to be there. So we are going to let go, and letting go means throwing away things, and that's the same thing. Declutter means giving away things, removing things. So we need to declutter and let go of clutter. Number 15 is, and we all are guilty of this, unrealistic expectations. Some of us set some unrealistic goals, and we need to set realistic goals to avoid unnecessary stress. Celebrate small victories along the way, because sometimes, for example, I might be sitting here writing my little goals that I want for the year, and Goody is at 2,000 subscribers. I need 100 subscribers by the end of the year. It's not really unrealistic, but will I put in that hard work? Will I put in that dedication to get 100,000 subscribers? Maybe not. Maybe not. But we need to set realistic goals. I'm at 2,000 subscribers. Maybe I can say by the end of the year I want 3,500 or 4,000. So be more. That's why we say stop procrastinating. Break things up into smaller pieces actually. So we need not to set unrealistic expectation. We need a house. We can't build a house in a 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. So we have to plan, we have to set a goal, and then we work towards it and do it step by step. So be realistic with yourself. You know yourself, and what might be realistic for you might not be realistic for me based on your situation. So we need to set realistic expectation. Let go of unrealistic expectation. And number 16 is, and this one is a key, people pleasing. I think I need to let go of that. And I was teaching my daughter the other day that I don't want her to deprive herself of something to please others, because I realize that I'm that person. I will take the worst to give somebody the best, and it's serious. While we should share, while we should not be selfish, really and truly, the world, everyone is not the same. So while you might be very kind, while you might be doing it out of a good heart, sometimes we need to be tough on ourselves as well. So I have here, focus on what makes you happy rather than trying to please everyone. Authenticity is key, and you guys see that on my channel. I see you guys comment about it. I try to be myself as best as possible. I try to share me, and for example, me's a girl a chat bad. Yeah, and just because me I get down in a this type of topic, make it your girl I try. Not even try, come I can speak to, yeah. And really and truly, I please myself. Not tell me some chat bad. It's a part of my culture, it's a part of my root. I embrace my patois. If there's a time where I need to speak fluent English, I can. Like now, I am speaking English. I'm not chat the patois based on the topic I am speaking on. I am speaking my English fine. I am not pleasing anyone. When it's vlogging, a patois. When I do my regular thing, a patois. So you see it, me not please nobody there. And we need to stop pleasing people. We do things sometimes where we're pleasing people. We're taking certain risks in life to please people. But we need to take risks as well. And I'm not going to go deep down in this part because we're going to talk on it as well. But we need to stop pleasing people. Live your life. And as I said, sometimes when you compare yourself to others and when you give that negative self-talk, that's where we please people. So stop pleasing people. Let go of pleasing people. Please yourself. Do what makes you happy. And sometimes this can be in relationship. It can be family. It can be a friend. It can be co-workers where we're pleasing people. Let go of pleasing people because it sometimes hurts us. That's number 16, and we're going into number 17, which is lack of self-care. We're going to let go of the lack of self-care. Prioritize self-care. Take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Guys, you see, Sometimes we don't take our health into consideration. We just go about our daily lives. We're getting older, and the body is not the same. Like 20-year-old Renee is not the same Renee now in her 30s. It's a total different Renee. Renee in her 20s could quick clean her old house, the fridge and everything, and get ready for work and ready again to work. Renee now, as she clean the fridge, she's tired because fridge alone is an old chore. So we need to exercise, we need to eat healthy, we need to take care of the body. And if you're in your 20s, embrace that as well, because guys, it will pay out in your 30s and your 40s and your 60s. I am sure persons in the 50s and 60s are saying, Lord, they wish they were doing certain stuff in their 30s. So embrace taking care of yourself, actually. Take care of yourself. Good. Number 18, we need to let go of doubt. Doubt is like clearing away the fog in your mind that makes everything seem uncertain. When you stop second guessing yourself, you open up to the idea that you can do things to take on challenges. It's about trusting your own abilities and being more positive about what you can achieve, which helps you grow and learn. It's like giving yourself the green light to go for it and see where the journey takes you. You see what I'm saying here? Let go of doubt. Because when we doubt ourselves, you see the same thing we say about with mindset and the negative self-talk. Sometimes I doubt we doubt ourselves while we keep this negative self-talk, So we need to stop doubting ourselves. We need to let go of doubting ourselves and just have confidence like it can be done. Anything is possible with Christ. It can be done. Once you put your mind to it and once God wants it to be done, because sometimes what we want is not what God thinks that we want. Understand? So we need to let go of doubt. Number 19 is insecurity as well. You are enough. Embrace your strengths. Work on your weaknesses with confidence. And as I said, doubt, negative self-talk, having confidence, comparing yourself, you realize all of this come hand in hand. Once we let go of the doubt, once we let go of comparing ourselves, once we let go of negative self-talk, once we have confidence, see there, we will not be insecure. And we are so insecure of ourselves. Sometimes that is why we give ourselves these negative self-talk. So everything comes on in hand and let go of insecurities. We need to let go of unrealistic timelines. So we already spoke about the unrealistic expectation. So unrealistic timeline, set achievable timeline for your goals. Rome wasn't built in a day and neither are your dreams. So we want to achieve something. It can't happen tomorrow. And we have set 5-year goal and 2-year goals. Some things cannot happen in 5 years. Some things just cannot happen in 2 years. We set in the goals and we not plan on it. Because a goal without a plan, what go on? We have to set the goal and then we work on the goal. So we have to make the plans of how we're going to achieve that goal actually. So we should set realistic timeline, let go of unrealistic timeline. We want something and we want it now. And you see it coming back with being impatient. We need to let go of being impatient. So yeah, focus on the process and not just the result. Yeah, you know I like that topic. Focus on the process and not just the result. I spoke about this in a vlog some time ago. There's a whole vlog topic on that. Focus on the process and not just the result. 21 is ignoring your passion. Pursue your passion. Life is too short to be stuck in a job or routine that doesn't fulfill you. We have a passion for something and we just seem to not going after it. So you have a passion for cooking, you have a passion for something, and there was something I learned and I go by. Passion is like eating a food, testing a food to see if you like it. You hear about lasagna, you never eat it yet, and you say, alright, let me try lasagna. You try it one time, you don't like it. You try it again, maybe I like it. Then you try it again and you say, no, I don't like it, or I don't like the red sauce in it. For me, I don't like lasagna with the red sauce. Well, lasagna is with the red sauce. And I said, I would want to try it with the white sauce. However, passion is like trying a food. The more you taste it, is the more you can finalize if it's something you love or don't like. For example, I never like cleaning and decorating and DIYing, but practicing it, doing it more often, I realize that I really love cleaning and decorating and that. Also, YouTube is a passion because I am doing YouTube for 4 years now. Wow! January 17 will make it 4 years since I started my YouTube channel, even though I didn't post anything until the May. I became very consistent in 2021. I am at 2,000 subscribers, but I'm not monetized as yet. But it's a passion because every day I get up and I still do videos. I am not making any money from it, but I am here. Because when I started, I really didn't know about the money. Yeah, the money is an added bonus. Yeah, what me can get monetized for that, but it's a passion. I do create videos. If it was the money, I would stop, but I have a passion for doing this. I have a passion for taking up my phone. I have a passion for researching. So pursue your passion. Try different things and you'll know if you like it. You're not going to know if you like it if you don't try it. All right. 22 is neglecting health. And we talk about self-care. So neglecting health is the same thing. We need to let go of neglecting health. Prioritize your health, exercise regularly, eat nourishing food, and get enough sleep. I spoke about it the other day that sleep is so important because when the body is ready to knock you down, if you're not taking your rest, it's going to knock you down. So make sure you do your self-care. Neglecting your health is not key. It's very important. And we just want to do that. Don't neglect your health. Yeah, let go of that. 23, we're getting there. Two to go. So this one and the other one. The fear of change. Change is inevitable. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. So change is important. And sometimes we argue over change. For example, in Jamaicans, we cuss about everything. If it's a positive change, we argue. If it's a negative change, we argue. No matter what you do, what kind of change is it, we're going to find something negative about it. So really and truly, I believe we have a culture where we don't embrace change and we fear change. So guess what? Release that, let go of the fear of change and just accept change. Change is important because when something happens and it changes and we get used to it, say we see it. You're in a workplace and then bring something new you never used to. Where them I go with them program here? Where them I go with this? But you realize that make it easier too because we don't like change. So guess what? We need to just accept change. Change is inevitable. And last but not least, and it's 24 of 24, and we should stop and we should let go of dwelling on the future. So while planning is essential, I have here excess worrying about the future can rob you of the present. We need to embrace the future, and this is where we should, while embracing the future, we should just not dwell on it. We should just plan, and them say sometimes we plan while God a wife. Yes, sometimes they say we are planning God a wife. Stop dwelling on the future. Live at the present moment and just let things be. And I just want to close out with telling you guys, 2024 is a new year for you to create new opportunities. Look back on 2023 and see what you did wrong, what you could have done better. Think about your achievements, whether it be small or big. There are certain achievements that you might not think it's an achievement, but think about something different that happened in 2023. That is an achievement for you. We can have losses as well in 2023. We can look back, we cry, we will regret that as well, but do not dwell on the past because, as I said, dwelling on the past or do not dwell on the future either. So we should just try to stay in the present, plan for the future, but I hope 2024 will bring you all the success and the joy, and whatever goals you set, I hope that you can achieve them once it's within God's will, because as I mentioned, some things we want, some things God don't see that we want. We might want that Porsche, but it's the same Porsche that we might go crash in. So really and truly, we need not to dwell on the future, dwell on the present. And I just want to leave this quote with you. My favorite quote. I always have it on my little letterboard here. God is not preparing the blessing for you. He's preparing you for the blessing. I got this from a YouTuber about 3 years ago, and it has stuck with me. It has been in my content, but because really and truly, God has that blessing for you already. He has it on a platter for us, but He has to take us through that journey. And that is where we should not focus on the result, focus on the journey, focus on the process. So guess what? The platter, await power with the blessing, is just putting us through this process where when we get that blessing, we know what to do with it. If not, when we get it, we reach back down at square one, because some of us get some blessing and we lose it. We're not humble. We show up. We hype on the blessing. We not take care of the blessing. So guess what? God is not preparing the blessing for you because Him have it already. He's preparing you for the blessing. Have a nice day. See you on the next video. Love you guys. Happy New Year. And if you are new again, I am Renee. I share all things positivity. So, love you guys. Happy New Year.